Hey, how you doing? This is Kenyon Sandy. Here we are again. I think this is number 7, video number 7 from the Heavy Metal Hideout. And I guess I wanted to get to know, or wanted you to get to know me on a little more of a personal level, why I do what I do, some of the reasons behind my thinking. So I want to bring you back to a question that I hear a lot, and it's a one-word question: why? Why do you do this? Why do you bodybuild? Why do you still compete? Why do you do this thing, this bodybuilding thing, when there's no real cash reward in it? Um, why do you spend thousands of dollars on this hobby? And why don't you retire? You're 60 years old. Maybe it's time to like sit back and take it easy and enjoy life or do whatever, right? And so there's all reasons behind this. And I guess our life experiences kind of guide our thoughts and they guide our actions, because we see things and we experience things that we either do want to do, and we want to be like something, or we see things, perhaps a family member, and we say, well, I really don't want to live my life that way, or I don't want to go out that way. So I wanted to make sure you understood kind of what drives me, what drives me to do what I do, because it's not just something where, okay, Kenyon's a personal trainer and he's going to make money being a personal trainer, and it's another career for him, and yada yada yada. That's not really what it's about. I guess I'll go back to my childhood. I remember when I was a little kid growing up in Freehold, New Jersey. Probably a lot of people don't know where that is, but a little town in central New Jersey. It was a little town. It has since exploded with its population growth and so forth. But I remember in my backyard, my parents, I was an only child, and my parents always made sure I was entertained with toys and all the stuff that a kid would want, to keep him busy and active and playing. I had a few friends around, and I had a sandbox, I had a swimming pool, I had a swing set a long, long time ago. I remember a big yard. We'd play baseball in the yard. It was kind of like my park. It was my playground, and we didn't really have any parks in my neighborhood, but that's kind of how I grew up, active and outside, not like today's kids, in back of the Nintendo back in the day, or PlayStation or whatever. So we didn't have all the electronic entertainment to create a sedentary lifestyle that we do today. So my entire entertainment was outside. If I wanted to go play, the meaning was you play outside. So I guess the gym, as I grew older, when I was introduced to the gym quickly became my playground, my escape. It was my childhood again. Like, that's what I wanted to do. That's how I played, in the gym. And the other thing is, in the gym, it tests my resilience every day. I like to be tested. I like to be challenged. I like to debate. I'm a debater. But moreover, in the gym, I get to physically test my ability every single day. And I always win that test, because I won't have it any other way. If I say to myself, well, I'm going to see if I can do 6 sets of whatever exercise, I'll do 6 sets of whatever exercise. If I say, you know what, I did 12 or 13 or 14 reps the last time, well, this time I want to do 15. Not only going to do 15, but I'm going to drop set from 15 down to 10, because I know I can, and if I can, why don't I? So that's another thing that it helps me do. Why do I spend thousands of dollars on this backyard gym? I think we probably spent close to $7,000 or $8,000 between building the structure and bringing in the machinery, the flooring, all the things that we have here, electrician to run lights and so forth, so we can work out at night. why would you spend thousands on something like this? Well, first of all, I go back, it's my playground. I'm going to spend money on my playground. But I know a lot of people, cough, cough, that spend thousands of dollars every year on drinking and smoking. Now, they're spending thousands of dollars on drinking and smoking that's going to kill them eventually. I'm choosing to spend thousands of dollars on something that hopefully will enrich my life and improve my lifestyle and enable me to have a healthy, active lifestyle well into my 70s, 80s, and 90s, God willing, right? So, and then finally, kind of along those lines, although my dad wasn't a big drinker, I remember my dad back in the 80s. He retired. He retired at 62 because I guess he was just tired and wasn't feeling it anymore. And instead of retiring at 62 and finding something else to do, he retired and did nothing. He had no real active hobbies. He was inactive at home. He sat around a lot. And because of his heavy smoking, since he was like 17 or 18 years old, he developed emphysema in the 80s. Within like 2 or 3 years of his retiring, developed emphysema. Quickly, that also gave him some Parkinson's. And by the late 90s, he was feeble, I guess is the word. He was feeble. He was trying to think how old he might have been. He was closing in on 70, and he was unable to enjoy life. If I asked my dad, "Hey, Dad, you want to go walk around the mall?" If I came home and said, "Hey, Dad, let's go walk around the mall," when he was 70, he either couldn't do it, or he would have to have an oxygen bag with him and sit down every 200 or 300 feet. Okay, I don't want to do that at 70. I'm 62 in another month and a half. And I'll be damned if I'm going to walk around a shopping mall under duress carrying an oxygen tank. So once again, this is why I do what I do, okay? So in the end of it all, I hope that things like this, these discussions like I'm having with you now, can inspire you to make a change. I really didn't get into consistent, well-nourished bodybuilding until I was close to 50, until I started to figure things out, okay? I didn't start competing until I was 54, 55, okay? So, and at that, even that first 1 or 2 competitions, I was unsuccessful. So, if you're sitting around and you're 48 or you're 50 or you're 55 and you're like, oh my God, I haven't done anything my whole life, and I sure as hell can't start bodybuilding now, and I just can't figure this out. I guess I'm just gonna grow old gracefully. I think it's bullshit. You're just making an excuse why you don't want to get off your ass. And I'm sorry if that offends you, but if you don't want to get off your ass, that's your business. But I guarantee you that your lifestyle and your quality of life, because you've made that decision, by the time you hit 65, you hit 70, and if you make it to 75, your quality of life will go downhill significantly. All right? Me, once again, I rely on the Almighty. If He decides that I am going to live a long time and I'm going to live into my 80s and 90s, I'm praying I hit 100, but if I live that long, I'm going to do that and still have the ability to work out, maybe ride a bike once in a while, enjoy life, take a walk outside, walk around the mall, go to a movie, do all the things that a lot of people can't do today, all right, because they're just so sedentary in their lifestyle. So that's why I do what I do. That's the why. Those are the whys. If you have any questions, please feel free to send them to me. I would love for you to share this. I would love for you to subscribe to my videos. Not all of them are you going to find useful to you, to your situation and your goals. But please like it, subscribe, and share away to your friends, because I love to use my example to inspire others to become their physical best. All right, thank you. Good night. It is Tuesday night, and I'm counting down 4 days till my wedding. Looking forward to it, and it's just going to be a special, special relationship I'm involved in right now. So, best of luck to you, and see you on the next video. Thank you. Good night.